Yo, people, welcome back to the channel, and we are here for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 preview. And there are some good matches and some bad matches, of course. It's got to be, you can't have just good or just bad. But yeah, with me is the man himself, JPT. How are you?
Mania handle. It's gonna be tomorrow. I cannot wait. It's been a long storyline with the Bloodline, and you know what? It is not just WrestleMania weekend. It is a
It is.
viewer.
Is what? Yeah.
If you're an A, definitely must watch it. Also tomorrow, NXT Stand and Deliver right before WrestleMania. It is just wrestling.
Yeah, true. It is. It is. And there is. Uh. Nah. Well, you never know, but I don't think it is. What is it? Nick Khan, one of the producers there. I said, it's we could expect some surprises. Maybe The Rock returning. It starts so. I So it's night one will be on Sunday for us outside of America around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and then on night night two will be on Monday early morning again, 1 a.m. for us. Nah, be up yourself, Chris. You never know. Maybe. Uh, yeah, he does. He does. So, but yeah, Nick Khan did say, but so yeah, but SmackDown has not yet happened, so don't know. Maybe there could be some twists and turns. But the card has been announced. Um, so we will see. Maybe something happens with of everything. I believe was it might be on BT Sports. I believe. Um, WrestleMania. I believe it's on BT Sport. Yeah, BT Sport box office in the UK. Yeah, the Mysterio fight is happening. So yeah, but so yeah, I think let's get things started with night one predictions. Um, so so yeah, night one is starting with John Cena taking on the United States champion Austin Theory. Now, I think storyline wise, and overall, this has been an okay storyline. Nothing much has happened, except that one promo thing between Johnson and Austin Theory. Theory, he's got the look and everything. I had some where in theory, Austin um is should um is the next guy, is the future of W. In theory, he is good. He should be good, but his promos are lacking. Um, every time it goes out, he boos and everything. John Cena. I don't know if they will put him over. Maybe put Austin Theory over. I don't know, but yeah. So um, but yeah. What do you think of this, JPT? No,
Kind of
can't
like
hear.
just a
Keeps cutting out and in. Oh, yeah. Better now. Better now.
Yeah, no, it's just part of my headset's messed up. So, yeah, I was just gonna say this match. I'm not too excited for it. It's a John Cena return match, but I think with this one, I think it's with just any titles or world titles that if he wins, I think he breaks Ric Flair's record. Unless it's just straight WWE World Heavyweight Championship titles, that's the record he's trying to break. But anyway, um, it's just gonna be a weird one because you would expect Cena to win. He's uh, coming back to WrestleMania since I think the Firefly Funhouse match with Bray Wyatt from years ago, and not only that, but if he were to win it, where does the story go from there? What does he do with that? Because he's a part timer now. Is he gonna just appear just for like the big four? Is it, or is he gonna put over Austin Theory and just continue what he's doing? I'm For this one. I'm gonna predict a. I'm gonna go with Austin Theory. I just don't know what the end product would be if Cena were to come back. But I can't wait for his music to hit all in the what's it, SoFi Stadium. It's gonna be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, nah, I agree with you. If Cena wins, what's the point? What's the point if Cena wins? Because he's not gonna come on a weekly Raw, cut a promo and leave. He's not gonna do something like that. He's a part timer. So um yeah. Um so yeah, I'm gonna back Austin Fury to be up yourself, Chris. I know lots of has returned. Yeah, Cody's returned. He's been massive. Cody actually started his own promotion, and then as CEO or co-CEO, and then left to the main competitor, which is a bit funny. That's I get what you mean. Be up yourself, Ravi. John Cena just came back. He came back last year. The thing is, he came back last year with the one match every year. So this is probably going to be his one match again. Um, come on, Ray. But he just and again, he's gonna mess the fights up in a way. Yeah, true. Could see that definitely. Yeah, when we get to the Charlotte match, this WWE agenda, Um, that's an interesting one because I personally think Asuka's gonna win, and it's going to be her WrestleMania moment that she should have had versus Charlotte Flair. That was the, by the way, that was the first WrestleMania I watched. The Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ, and them. So yeah, um, the Edge match seems like it will be good. Um, Yeah, now the Edge match is going to be good, especially with Demon Balor. So be up yourself, Chris, for that. Much appreciated. Do you see Jay White coming to WWE? Jay White.
He's a former Bullet Club leader. He just lost a Loser Leaves Japan match versus I think Juice Robinson, who's in AEW or working with. It's possible, but he might go straight to NXT. I don't know if he'll be straight to the main roster. He's not bad. He's
Fan.
he's he's a pretty entertaining wrestler.
I don't know him. The I just know the Carl Anderson and the other one, um, the bigger guy, an agent from the Bullet Club. I don't know him. But yeah, no. Yep, yep, everyone. So we're going for Austin Fury. So that's going to start night one. We don't know after that. Don't know. So I'm predicting it will be the tag team showcase match. No, I don't know about TJT, but for me this is just an all. This is just an attempt to have have more wrestlers on it. Really,
Yeah,
cause what are 8 dudes gonna do in one ring? Like, it's you can't you can only do so much. And it's not like they care about the tag team division. So yeah, um, and no really anything like there's no storyline or anything. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Um, your prediction who's gonna win? I don't really care about this match.
yeah, me neither. This is just yeah, you're right. This is just get everyone on TV, so everyone's gonna get paid match. So you got what the makeshift tag team, which apparently I've been hearing that it's been fun to watch Ricochet and Strowman be in a tag team. Uh, but with Alpha Academy, Viking Raiders, Street Profits, it's just I just don't care for this match. I mean, if I were to pick a winner, I would imagine that they give it to Street Profits, and
Yeah,
I don't know. They just I think they're more like of the favorite tag team in WWE, especially with Triple H in charge.
yeah, definitely. Um, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, then also the Street Profits. I think either of those going to one. I think Street Profits. I don't know if you've been recently watching, but um, not Dawkins, the other one. Who's the other one again? Um, what's the other Street Profits? I can't remember the other one's name.
Wait, which one?
Uh, the the shorter one, not the bigger one.
In the Street Profits.
Yeah, in the Street Profits.
So there's the bigger
Not
guy who's
Dawkins,
Angelo
the other one.
Dawkins, and then there's Montez Ford, who's like the
Yeah,
more of
Montez Ford.
yeah.
He's look really good. I think he's destined for singles push. Like
Oh,
if they
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, he's look quality. So definitely a singles push for him. But I'm going to say Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Uh, might come back to that. Yeah, you never know. I want John to, but Austin will win. Probably. Yeah, I'd love to see John, but we've seen it. So Chris, they introduced the 2 nights when COVID happened, so that there's not as much contact and sweats and everything on in one night. And I think Braun and Ricochet are joke really they don't look good. I get where you're coming from, but I think we have seen Ricochet bulk up more. Ricochet with beard doesn't look right. um, so yeah, I'll go to bed. To be fair, was tired. I am still a bit tired, but I got it. I want to talk WrestleMania. It's fun to talk WrestleMania. So yeah, the episode. Yeah, the episode for us. So you've gone Street Profits. I've gone Braun, Braun and Ricochet. Get your predictions in the chat as well. So yeah. Um, Now big match: Seth Rollins, Logan Paul. So Logan Paul has knocked out Seth Rollins twice. Twice. And then on Monday, Seth Rollins got an incredible promo. How do you see this one going, GPT?
This one, a lot of people might not like Logan Paul, uh, being who he is and what his brand is, but and I can't deny that it's been entertaining matches when he's been on, especially that was the Royal Rumble. He looked great. So
Yeah,
we could see a lot of high fight action in this, with Seth, his background and what we've seen with what Logan Paul can do. Um, this could be his last match because I don't think he re-signed a contract for with the WWE. Um, so I would imagine Seth winning this one, and that's it. So Logan Paul has his WrestleMania moments, and he's gonna come back whenever he wants. I guess sort of similar to like what relation that Bad Bunny has with the WWE. Um, since his appearances for to promote the video game.
Yeah, yeah, true. I think I just think storyline wise, Steph Rollins needs it. Chris hanging out there, who's is not a big fan of the boxing YouTube world. Um,
Yeah, I hate it.
so yeah, JPT is also there. Yeah, it's it. So um, for me, I think storyline wise, Logan got the upper hand at him, knocked eliminated him at Royal Rumble, knocked him out a few times on Raw. I think Steph and Rollins is going to win this match, just storyline wise, all set up for Steph Rollins to win this. Um, so yeah, Steph will win. I think is everyone agreeing on that? So yeah. So yeah. Uh, Next match is a big one. If you're OG or have watched wrestling in the 19 late or what, if you watched WWE when you were young, you're gonna wanna watch this match. Becky Lynch versus Lita versus Trish Stratus and Damage Control. What's This is going to be interesting. Very good match. Lisa, Trish Stratus, just those two together, you want to watch it. Um, Becky Lynch again, big damage control. There's nothing really for them really. So so yeah, I think there's only one winner, and that's Lynch, Lita, and Trish. I don't know about you.
I mean, this is similar to the John Cena type of thing versus Austin Theory, where yes, Trish and Lita are coming to help Becky to go against Damage Control, um, to get the nostalgia fans back. I think was it Chris? Yeah, Chris. Can relate to the Trish Stratus and Lita era because that's what we watched. Growing up, these were like the trailblazers for like the what led to the women's revolutions thing. But just expect most of the match to be like carried out by Becky or Trish, and Lita will have like their comeback moments and have like a big win to make everyone happy. And they haven't lost a step. Lita still can wrestle. Trish looks like she hasn't aged. It's incredible that they see as long as it's been about like almost 20 years since I think they both left.
Let's
Yeah, Trish. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Chris can remember the live sex celebration that she did with Edge. I mean, look, I'll say this, and this has nothing to do with the wrestling. Trish has looked better than she did before. She looks
go.
younger somehow. I swear she's a vampire. But there's nothing about this match that says Damage Control is going to go home with the win. It's going to be the
Yeah,
tag team women's champions uh, leaving with the victory, and everyone's just going to have like their big WrestleMania return for the two legends.
yeah, no, definitely. To be honest, you're gonna be shocked. I actually like Logan Paul out of all the bit YouTubers. I think he's the more mature than the rest, but I still won't go for a pint of him. No, no. I don't. You don't care. Nah, like if you like if you older and you have watched it, then definitely this match is for you to see. Probably two of the best women's wrestlers ever. In 2023 is a joke. Um, so next we come to the storyline that has probably been up there with the top three storylines. And that's Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Of course, Dominic Mysterio been teasing his father ever since ever since Judgment Day began, um, and now again is the um, and I I think you have to let Ray win this. It's definitely you have to let him win this, get that moment. When Dominic will get his moments in the future, but everything culminates to Ray winning this and getting revenge on his son. Then, so yeah, I'm going for Ray. Uh, nah, I can say too. Dom, you guys can. A family grudge match. Wow. Yeah, it is. It's. I wouldn't say grudge match. It's going to be interesting to see like the actual match because I haven't really seen Dominic in a ring that much. But yeah, your prediction, your thoughts.
So this is finally it's happening. Ray and Dominic, a long build up. Ray is finally saying it to his son, and of course it come down to WrestleMania on the same time where Rey Mysterio is inducted to the Hall of Fame. And you're right, everything points to Ray has to win, being that now it's like the tides are turning for him. So in this storyline, and he's standing up to his son. So the only thing that was throwing me off is that is this going to be like his retirement match? And if so, are we going to expect like a face turn for Dominic? Is he going to go against the Judgment Day? Is this going to make the Judgment Day break up? If he does go face, and if so, does he get his dad's mask? Which I think that'd be a great passing of the torch from father to son, carry out the Mysterio name in wrestling. Uh, man, but I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. I'm expecting Rey Mysterio to win this. But the Judgment Day, of course, they're going to be involved, and I think in each other's matches they have to.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't send Dominic face. Yeah, me too. I wouldn't send Emil. Sorry, face. I think it's just that good of a hero, and I I get where you're coming from. Maybe some tension. If it doesn't get up a win, pick up a win. I get where you're coming from, definitely. So yeah. Um, but yeah, I think for me, I think Ray wins this. I can see where people are coming from with the Dom. Yeah, might be going. I don't know. I think it's. I think best thing is keep him there. Um. So yeah, but we are approaching the end, and so of course Charlotte Flair's Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Definitely not. Don't care about this match. Oh, I care about it, but Charlotte Flair. Let's just talk. Can someone please explain to me how WWE can still push her? She gets booed every single time she goes out there, she gets booed out of the arena. Why is WWE so pushing her? I don't know, GPT. Do you know?
It's the name. I mean, like, let's not lie that Charlotte Flair, she's not talented. She's super talented. She's definitely inherited her dad's wrestling genes. And Triple H has always been a fan of hers, being that since she came up with NXT while he was in charge of that. And what I'm excited for this match for the sole reason that not just these two, great female wrestlers, but also that they're finally going to correct their mistake from WrestleMania. I think 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, where Rhea Ripley um, had her first WrestleMania. She was supposed to, she was expected to take the title from Charlotte, but of course Vince McMahon, being in charge, wanted to keep it on Flair. Didn't trust Rhea Ripley. Now that Triple H is running WrestleMania and WWE, he's gonna probably give the fans what they thought was gonna happen from before and give Rhea the win. This one, I would hope that they don't have the Judgment Day involved. Just let them wrestle. It's gonna be an entertaining match, and of course, she gets booed. They know that she's not the favorite. Rhea is hotter right now, name wise. So why not give her the title? Let her do what she did back in NXT and just be that wrecking force. Like it was, she looked like a convincing champion. Let her be that convincing champion.
Yeah, true. Yes, Chris, she is. Her son. No, sorry, not son, daughter. Apologies. But anything's possible in scientific, but it's daughter. Um, um, yeah, Charlotte Flair. I hate her. She's just awful. She's really awful. Yeah, Rhea needs the one. I think Charlotte, they need to turn a heel. Like, go full blown heel, no matter what. She goes heel. That's a big thing. Um, uh, mm, so, so yeah, and hopefully this is not the main event. Please let this not be the main event of night number one. The main event of night number one should be the Usos versus
Yes.
Sami
Oh,
Zayn,
it's
Kevin Owens. That should be the main event of night one. If it isn't, it's an absolute disgrace. This has been one of the best storylines. One of, if not the best. Second then to Cody, Rhodes, and Roman. But what's gonna happen here? What's going to happen? We got Usos.
thoughts on
They
this one?
might, yeah, on this one. I think Sammy and Kevin Owens wins. I think Jay is going to go with them. They're going to form their own thing. That's what I think. But yeah, no
They
thoughts.
they need to win. I mean, you saw how the reaction was when on the Royal Rumble, where what was it? Sammy betraying Roman and the Bloodline, and when not only that, but then once Kevin Owens and Sammy finally put their differences aside and hugged it out, that pop in the arena. If they take this win away from them and from the fans, oh, the boos are going to be loud. All of LA is going to be just upset, angry. It's going to be worse than Roman winning the Royal Rumble back in 2014 when he just got booed out the building. They need to give Owens and Zayn this win for it'll be the start, like the decline of, oh my God, are they going to take everything away from the bloodline? This could be the hint, and then he might expect something from it's gonna be more eyes on the Cody and Roman match because now they're gonna be, oh, they might actually take the belts off of Roman. we'll see what happens. It is weird that Sammy's involved in a title match, or but not against Roman. This is more like the consolation match, and I don't know if you watch Brian Zane, his wrestling channel, Wrestling with Regret. But it is kind of hard to shake that off because you would think that like it would be Sammy versus Roman with all their problems that have been happening with the storylines going. This is just more like, well, you're not going to get the world title, but you can go for my cousin's tag team titles. But that's it. I mean, it's gonna be an entertaining match. Solo Sikoa should, unless he has a match of his own, but I don't think he does. Might be the reason why the Usos win, but I'm still hoping that it's Kevin and Sammy.
I, I think we might see something with Jey Uso. Yeah, I think if it's not yet, it's. I think we'll have a bit of a tease, yeah, and then on night two with the Cody and Roman, I think something happens with Jey Uso. So yeah, that's what I think. And I think Sammy and Owens they won. Ilya saying yeah, same. You guys agree? So now we move on to night number two. So night number two's first match has not yet been announced. Now one thing that was a bit confusing was on the graphic they put up on night number one. John Cena and Austin Theory, that we know is going to be the the first match. That was on top. But Roman Reigns and Cody on night two's thing was also top. So they spec. Is this maybe a play to get more traction or what? Because we know Roman and Cody should, or most likely is going to be the main event. And so yeah, but I've just randomly put in here and what I think might be um the first matches and everything. So yeah, night number two, I am gonna say the first match is the Intercontinental Championship, and it's a storyline that we we have not heard of in recent weeks. So JPT, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. So this one, I think it's gonna be an entertaining match. It's gonna be the kind of like a old school kind of feel of like the the Giants going at it. Gunther, McIntyre, Sheamus, all big guys. They're just gonna put on a great performance. I think this one was a match that they had to change because of injuries that were occurring. I think they had one during like the Fatal Five Way back in the SmackDown a couple weeks ago, and then I think there was another injury as well. I'm trying to remember who got injured, but I'm not sure about the build though. I mean, then again, I haven't been watching SmackDown or Raw in recent weeks to know what's going on or why it's happening. But you got was an Austrian, a Scotsman, an Irishman. Is and for the Intercontinental title, this is gonna be a good one. I feel it'd be better if it was for like the UK title when Gunther had it back then, and it make more sense. But this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be a good European matchup, and I'm going with I'm gonna stick with Gunther to win this one. He's gonna retain.
Yeah, for me, I just don't know if Gunther loses this, what do you do with him? That's the fear for me. Because it's got the Intercontinental Championship. what else does he do? Um, if he loses, it's just gonna become another was mid card champ, another mid card thing unless they put him into the top of Cody and them. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go Sheamus. I think Sheamus. I think he gets a 1 year. I really think he gets something. He gets it. Elias says Sheamus will win. True.
I
No,
can see
fair enough.
Sheamus winning too, and if he does, I would hope that that sets up a match with. Supposedly, they're going to change the name back from for Butch to his regular wrestling name, Pete Dunne, and I would hope he gets a title match versus Sheamus. Like, it would be a good way to keep it within like the Brawling Brutes.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, yeah, you could see Gante if he loses, he goes off um to Cody, but yeah, next is Liv Morgan versus Raquel and Raquel Rodriguez versus Natalia Sochi, Ronda, Shayna, Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green. Now, I just want to speak on this. Natalia and Sochi, uh, I believe they beat um, uh, uh, they beat what? They beat Lacey Evans and uh, Zaya Lee. Now, for me, I don't know how they did won that cause if you think about it, they should not be winning. Like, yeah. But again, one of those stupid um, 8 man slash woman tag team matches. If Ronda and Shayna Baszler doesn't win, I don't know what WWE is thinking. Um, so yeah, I'm going to go with Ronda and Shayna.
This
I
better
don't
be a pre-show match or whatever it's called, a kickoff match, because this I don't know why the rest or this match is happening. I don't care for it. Again, just looks like more of the get everyone on the pay per view. I will say though, it's good to see Chelsea Green back. Makes me think that we might see Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona, come back to WWE now that he might be done with. I think he was at Impact. But I mean, why is this match happening? And I would just guess Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, I can see that, but I don't want Liv Morgan to be tied down to a champion, to a tag team, because I think Liv Morgan has more potential. So yeah, and then another match I don't think anyone cares about. Uh, Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Um, Brock Lesnar should win this. Omos has dominated him so far. Oh, it's going to be so good to see Brock Lesnar F5 him. Imagine. Or Suplex City. So yeah. Um what do you guys what do you think?
This is another match I don't really care for. I mean, it's a Brock Lesnar match versus a giant. Uh, it's really just I don't know. I'm not trying to be harsh on almost because supposedly he's gone better. It just comes off as like an Undertaker versus a Giant Gonzalez match, where it was just considered one of the worst matches ever. Definitely Undertaker's worst match in his WWE career. Um, it would be interesting to see Brock, take almost a Suplex City. I don't know if that's what all the match is going to be, or it's just going to be a towering giant giving Brock Lesnar a more than a 5 minute match. I don't even really care about this one. It's just Brock Lesnar's at WrestleMania, expecting to win.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Uh, yeah, true. And one thing I want to say on Vince McMahon is reportedly is going to be backstage of WrestleMania. It's not a shock for me because I think he has returned a couple of weeks ago. WWE, I think he's been involved in all this booking and everything. Don't think Triple H is dead anymore. I just think Vince is, and Triple H is put out there as the one that's in control, but I don't think he is. Yeah, Brock will win. If almost wins, it's going to be so dumb. But now, I believe the nights will end with these three unbelievable matches. You got Edge versus Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match. Now this isn't just Finn Balor. This is the return of Demon Finn Balor. Oh, this is going to be such a good match. I really think so. Your thoughts?
I was gonna say, correction. Is his Edge versus the Demon, but you already beat me to it. I cannot wait to see Demon Balor back. The Demon doesn't lose. Uh, I think they made him lose one time, which was to either Brock or to Goldberg during Vince's, might have been a Saudi Arabia match. But the one criticism I do have for this is that Edge trying to be all like mysterious and like creepy doesn't work. It's just kind of cringy. But as long as this doesn't and like this match doesn't last too long, because that's what they tend to do with like these Edge matches since he's come back. Like, and I think one big example was the Falls Count Anywhere match during the I think it was the WrestleMania pandemic. Um, where it just felt a little like 10 minutes too long. Anyways, this should be Finn Balor's win. Now that we're seeing a return of his favorite gimmick, and it's a Hell in a Cell match. You got the Demon's got to win in Hell. It's
Yeah.
just right there. And then um, this I wonder if Judgment Day is going to have any role in this one, being that it's their current leader versus their former leader, almost like a year to the day since they switched leadership. So I'm interested. I'm invested in this one, but I'm gonna have to give it to Finn Balor. Coup de grace from the top of the cell. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think Judgment Day is going to be involved heavily. I believe. Um, of course, it's just like that. I think maybe you could see Damian Priest coming, like Ginger, or sorry, like the Great Khali, versus Ginger Moore with Randy Orton. You could see something like that happen. Um, but I think bring Demon Finn Balor back. You can't lose. On his return, you can't lose. I would want him to edge to want to get that upper hand, but maybe it's the end of this whole storyline, and it ends with Finn Balor beating him, and Edge just being like, "I've tried everything, and you are, and I just can't stop it." Or maybe Edge and Finn Balor win. No match again. I'm heavily into this. It's Bianca Belair versus Kana Asuka. That's Asuka. It's Kana Asuka.
It's
This is different. This is different, Asuka. I think Asuka needs to win this. If there's any hope for in WWE, she needs to win this. Uh, I think, that's my prediction. Asuka to win. Or my hope. Your thoughts?
Since it's kind of Asuka, which yes, like if you watch her old well, not won't say old, but before her WWE days started, Kana Asuka was, or I think it was just Kana, was just something like unbelievable. She is, you can't have her lose as being her first WrestleMania as Kana Asuka. Respect to Bianca Belair, great champion. Maybe now it's just time for her to. Yeah, she's still the current title holder, so this is where she loses it. Might take a break. Who knows? It's gonna be an entertaining one. Oh man, Chelsea fan. I don't know if it's gonna be a boring match, Chelsea fan.
Nah, nah.
It's
This
it's
is
gonna be it's gonna be if you know what, but if he's expecting it, I would like for him to watch it, or them to watch it and see maybe if it'll change their mind, because I think this is gonna be one for the one to watch for.
yeah. You you bring up a good point. Could we see both women championships change hands? Cause
If
and you got the US Championship. That's probably going to stay the Intercontinental. That's probably going to change. I think both. You said Gunther to retain. I've said him to lose. I've said Rhea to win. Charlotte to lose. I've said now Asuka to win. That's almost everything changing.
we could see
Um,
all changes, yeah.
Loads of changes, and maybe even Cody. I think Cody could definitely, and we're going to talk about Cody next. Jordan, I will send you the link. I'll send the link on here. In the chat now. But talk to me, Roman Cody, the match all of us has been waiting for.
All right, so here is the guy, the big dog, the champ, the tribal chief, head of the table, Mr. WWE, Roman Reigns, going against the former EVP of AEW, the former Stardust, guy who ran away, who went to the Indies, did not retire, for whoever said that he retired, did his thing in ROH, New Japan, just killed it everywhere. Even there was this one, he was just a journeyman to the wrestling in the Indies to rediscover himself, and now he was a hot commodity. He's won since 1 year now, returning, especially coming back, back to WWE with that nasty pectoral muscle injury that he still wrestled with. Now to go into the undisputed championship.
Yeah,
It's going to be very split down. The crowd is going to be pro Roman, but I think the crowd also want the feel good story of Cody coming back, proving himself. Anyone who doubted him, and also winning the title that not him, his brother, or his dad were able to do. I don't believe his dad was a WWF championship back in the day, because of Vince didn't like his look, being that he was a big guy, also from NWA promotion. He was not considered as a the typical WWF type of guy. But so he's doing this for his dad. It has to be Cody. It is going to be one of the probably the best WrestleMania matches in recent time. It's not going to be better than Taker and Shawn. It's not going to be better than Austin. Wait, it was Austin and Hart, Rock and Hogan, Rock and Cena. It's just going to be, but it's going to be close to. It should be if they do it right. And I'm excited. Cody has to win.
But Elias disagrees with us. Roman Reigns should retain. Cody Rhodes has struggled. Sorry, Cody Rhodes hasn't done enough to take the titles off Roman Reigns. Cody hasn't struggled. Interesting take. I think he should win, Cody. I just think Cody should win, really. Um, Jordan, I'm struggling to put the link in the chat to have it show up. I will try now. Again, but it doesn't want to show up. So yeah, but yeah. I think if Roman wins, the crowd goes bonkers. The crowd will go mad, like that. The crowd will go mad. I think Cody needs one, and I think if there's gonna be any storyline wise with the bloodline, anything that's gonna happen, Cody needs to win. If we want to progress the storyline and everything.
Who was the Uso that was one of the two brothers was having differences like before with Roman, and I think that's gonna come back.
Jay,
Jay is gonna probably interfere, or
yeah,
he's gonna see that Solo's gonna interfere in the match, and then he stops Solo, and this is what helps Cody. We could see the or maybe we see the bloodline, like the rest of the bloodline, fighting. I would imagine the newly crowned champions of Sammy and Kevin fighting on the outside while Cody and Roman finish their match. We could see a stable of Cody, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens, which I would not mind. I think that'd be a solid stable right there.
yeah, and maybe Solo, he can go on his own, or maybe him and Jimmy split up, go for it, or something's gonna happen. With Jay, but I think Jay is will turn. Yeah, someone will turn. Someone will turn. Um, so yeah, that's and Jordan. The link is in the chat. I don't know if you're still watching. Oh, you think Solo? Maybe Solo. Maybe Jay interferes and Solo can stop him, and it doesn't. Something's gonna happen, but it's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, of course, we still got SmackDown to come. And it's a big interesting one. Just one man turn on Roman. Someone's gonna turn on Roman. Yeah, definitely. But we're gonna end it here. Big up to JPT for joining. Quickly shout out your socials.
Sure, happy to come on here, Hanno, and the Out of Time Podcast, YouTube, Instagram, the Out of Time PC on Twitter. We'll have a stream tomorrow, 2 hours before the Chelsea match for a Chelsea preview. Was supposed to do it today, but I was just having a massive headache and had to sleep it off. And still there, but I was like, you know what? I let me go on for like 1 hour to talk about WrestleMania with Hanno. So happy to do so. And yeah, so can't wait. It's a big weekend. Lots of things happening on Saturday. I don't know how to watch all of these things, but thank you again, Hanno.
No, be happy yourself for joining. And yeah, probably won't do a SmackDown watch long. It is an hour and a half to go, but as soon as I see something boring, I want to turn it off. Especially with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle going to be there. So yeah, and the Hall of Fame is the Hall of Fame going to be tonight, right? In the inductees, I believe.
What is?
The Hall of Fame. in that
It,
case.
it should be tonight.
Yeah, I think it's tonight on SmackDown, and it's the the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So
Mm.
SmackDown, it's not going to be to its usual self. I think it's going to be a bit boring. Um,
Yeah. Why risk
but
any injuries the day before your biggest pay per view? Either way,
yeah, true.
we all know that the Raw after WrestleMania is going to be the one to watch, and who knows what's going to happen on SmackDown next week. So because
Yeah,
they had a lot of returns, we could. I think it'd be too. We're not going to see FTR until maybe whatever. Whenever SummerSlam is probably yeah, around SummerSlam, because they don't have their So what's going on in FTR is that they have a tag team title match versus the current holders, Billy Gunn's sons, the Guns, and loser. If they lose, they leave AEW forever. See what happens.
yeah. Of course, yeah. Um, it's we got the AEW got its own show, but Nick Khan, one of the directors at WWE, has come out and said there will be lots of surprises. Could we see The Rock help Jey Uso, help Cody, which could lead to Roman versus The Rock match? We could see it, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. Um, I'll probably live for night two of WrestleMania. And yeah, not night one. Night one is better, but I think night two. But unless JPT that might do a watch wrong. Um, but I don't think so. I might be wrong. Um, but in case JPT you're going to watch it with friends and family, so yeah. So
Yeah, most likely with some friends. If not, then of course I'm just gonna be at my house watching it calmly. But it's gonna be a good time regardless.
yeah,
Who's gonna have a bad time watching WrestleMania?
yeah, definitely. It's not gonna have a fun time. But yeah, we're going to shoot now. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit, people. Peace out.